Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to where the magic happens, here at Wormwizardcastings in Pelion, South Carolina. Y'all, it's currently 77 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a beautiful Tuesday here in Pelion. And y'all, Aries says, good afternoon, y'all, and welcome to the channel. And without further ado, let's get right into it, and let's see what the Worm Wizards are doing today. Or do y'all want to see what Aries is doing today? Aries, what you doing today? Alright, let's check out what the worm's doing, y'all. Aries will tag along probably again at some point. If she ain't caught nothing she's more interested in over in the corner of the shed. Alright, let's see. If I hold my tongue right, I'll get my lights situated. Maybe we can see some worms. What y'all think? Oh, there's one right there. Look at that cardboard. It's just ripping now. Alright. Those mites sure are attracted to that cardboard. I was talking with somebody in the comments earlier. I think I might just use this cardboard as bait for these mites. Matter of fact, let me see if I can... Uh-oh. Y'all, I thought that chicken feed there, that's how bad my eyes are. I thought that pile of chicken feed there was a piece of cardboard there for a moment. Y'all, I need to put my glasses on. Look at there. I think I'm gonna excavate this piece of cardboard, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that right there. I got them folded up. I done caught a whole bunch of them. There wasn't hardly, I don't even think there was maybe one worm on the cardboard altogether. Take it on over here. Don't forget to say the magic words. You got to say them loud enough that the neighbors can hear them. Get on out of here. Go on, get out of here. Go on. All right. Now they won't come back no more, hopefully. At least those will be gone. Ain't that right, Aries? What you think? When I holler, what you think about it when I holler? Huh? Yeah? I know. You just love me, don't you? Aries. She's something else, y'all. I like Aries. She's my shed buddy. All the worms gone just that quick, ain't it, y'all? All right. We'll move on to the next bin and see what's going on over here. Excuse me, y'all. All right, let's get to pulling up some cardboard and see. Oh yeah, there's a nice fat one right there. Come here. Yeah, that's a nice one. Kind of short, but he's nice. Oh yeah, look at there. Yep. Well, I guess since they ain't finished the little bit of feed that I gave them yesterday, because that looks like I'll be skipping the feeding today so far. At least in those two bins. Let's see. Let's see, a little bit of chicken feed left in this one too. Hey, Mr. Gnome. How's it going, bud? You taking care of all the worms overnight since yesterday? Let's see here. What does that say there? And we'll rub that condensation off right there. Looks like we're about 67. That's what I'm thinking. Last night was a little cool again. It was in the 50s. Which is probably why another reason why they're not eating all the food. The overnight temperatures are getting a little bit, I wouldn't say cold, but they're getting on the cooler side. And that's affecting the temperature in the shed and in the bins, obviously. And so it's affecting their activity. See, got a little bit of food left over in this bin. Zoom in here. Hey, Mr. Worm, how you doing? That's a nice wiggler. Oh, yeah. Yep. They still got plenty of food. So, yep, we'll be skipping today's feeding. This one's got plenty of food. If it's another, I got to look at the weather. I don't know. If it's going to be cool again tonight, we might have to, if they don't have much activity tonight, might not have to feed them tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Look at there. Look at that. Y'all. Ooh. All right, now here we go. They eat most of the food out of this bin. Let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I ain't seeing much of any chicken feed. So I think they ate all of it. Oh, and for those out there who might be wondering, who's new to the channel, one of the things I like to feed them is my 16% protein layer feed that I feed my hens and my chickens. So I'll sprinkle a little bit of that in here every day or so, every other day. That helps fatten up my worms. It's got a good amount of protein in it, and it's already in crumbles, so they kind of get at it a little bit quicker. Ooh, I need to get my handy dandy spoon and scoop a few more of those red mites out. I wonder if I can get them before they run away. Let's see if I can do it quickly, y'all. Watch me trip or fall down on camera or something now. All right. Let's zoom in here and see if I can scoop them up. Just want to get them, not a whole bunch of worms. Just going to get those little mites out of there. There we go. There we go. I don't think I'm going to lose but 1 or 2 worms, maybe 3. But I got a whole bunch of them mites. There we go. All right. Now we'll bring them on over here, and we'll say those magic words again, and they won't ever come back, guarantee it. Get on out of here. Get on out of here. All right, y'all. Steve, did you hear that? Got to get on out of here. Did you hear me hollering? Shout out to my neighbor Steve. If you're watching this video, buddy, I ain't talked to you in a while. Drop me a comment down below if you see this. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get my hands dirty now. Let's see here. The bed, the worms are cold. Kind of cold to the touch. Cool to the touch. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Aren't those beautiful? Man, those some beautiful worms. Some folks don't appreciate it. I don't know. I think I find a little bit of beauty in the worms. Some folks are. I remember one comment I say a long time ago, 5 or 6 months ago, one commenter called it nightmare fuel. I all the time getting people say yuck and scary. What you think? What you think about the worms? Are you scared? I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Remember people used to say that back in the back in the 90s? I ain't scared. Do people still say that? I don't know if they do or not. Drop it in the comments. Do folks still use the phrase, I ain't scared? Clue me in, y'all. Let's see. I'm not going to mix it in, but I'm going to zoom in here. I'm not going to mix it in, but I'm just going to push it back with my finger like that. Yeah, just kind of get a look at those worms under there. Now I don't want to. Now remember, this is why I don't want to mix it in. If you mix this feed into the bedding and it gets wet, which it will, it could start heating up. And if it heats up, the worms, they don't like that, y'all. Most worms don't. Red wigglers tolerate it better than other worms. Because I've heard like night crawlers, some night crawlers and other species of worm, some of them don't. They can't tolerate that higher temperature. Some of them do, some of them don't. But most of them don't like really hot anyways. Anything over about 80 or 90 degrees is getting kind of on the uncomfortable side for these fellas. So you don't really want to mix your feed in and get it too hot. Unless it's really cold where you are, and I guess you're trying to generate some heat. I have been known to put a little bit of chicken manure in my bins in the wintertime for that very purpose, for the hopes of generating a little bit of extra heat in the bin to protect it insulate it from the cold overnight, the freezing temperatures. Look at all this is getting to be one of my better bins. This one and the one next to it over here. And these are not. He's got lots and lots of worms. Even though the last time I did some worm orders, I pulled the worms out of this bin. Y'all, I still got not literally tons, but proverbially tons of worms, y'all. Tons of worms. If anybody needs some red wiggler worms for fishing or starting your own worm farm or starting your own composting bin or compost pile or just putting in your garden, shoot, I can hook you up, y'all. I got a link in the description of these videos. If you click on it, take you over to our eBay store. There I sell quantities of fishing worms that I hand dig and hand count, from 25 to 50 up to 100. I also sell them by the weight, as in quarter pound, half pound, and 1 pound packages. That's approximately 250, 500, and 1,000 count of worms each. And y'all, if you're interested, I even have some worm castings on my site for sale, but I don't have a lot of them because it's springtime. I done used a bunch of them. But I do have like quart-size bags and gallon-size baggies I can send you that I got for sale over there on the eBay store. I sure would appreciate that support. Y'all could put me to work digging you some worms. Y'all know my saying, right? Dirty hands, clean money. I got that from Joseph Gadbury, a fella I went to high school with. Shout out to Joey. Joey, if you're out there watching or listening by chance, which I doubt. That would be a coincidence. Yeah, we used to say, dirty hands, clean money. Yes, sir. But if you ain't into red wiggler worms or gardening, but you still want to support the channel, y'all, all you got to do is drop a comment, give it a thumbs up, and like the video if you liked it. Maybe share it with a friend. Oh, and y'all, you can subscribe to the channel. 84% of you folks that watch my videos aren't even subscribed. If just a fraction of y'all subscribed, we'd get way on up there. And y'all know our next goal is 2,500. We're currently at about 1,947, I think. And y'all, when we get to 2,500 subscribers, I'm having a giveaway. I'm giving away 2 American Silver Eagles. That's right. That's 2 troy ounces of fine silver going to one of you lucky viewers out there, y'all. And it could be, the giveaway is even going to be open to international viewers. So it really could be one of y'all lucky viewers out there. And don't cost you nothing. All you got to do is go over there and click on that subscribe button. It's totally free. Every day I drop videos like this of me tending to my red wiggler worms and checking on my Wyandotte chickens. And y'all, we sure would appreciate that support. Of course, of course. All right, let me get in this one time. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, there they are right there. Well, y'all, if you made it this far, you already know it. I appreciate it, y'all. God bless you. And y'all don't forget, dirty hands, clean money. Y'all come back now. You hear?